Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe with.
What's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking a question: who wants to come back, or who's coming back around, and why? So this is like a Mercury retrograde edition. This really is a reading that I did because I've been doing a lot of personal readings that had to do with that. A lot of people are asking like, who's coming back from Mercury retrograde? Everybody just assumes it's an ex, but sometimes it could be a friend. Sometimes it could be a shitty boss, or sometimes it could be a family member. So I just kind of like, just wanted to see who's coming back around. That was it. If y'all can't tell, that was my sister in the intro. We look kind of similar, don't we? All right, that was her, giving a little bit of shine, sharing a little bit of the sun with my family. All right. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who trusted me along the journey. Thanks to all those people who booking those personal readings. Thanks for all the emails. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for everything, the likes, the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be having a ball with y'all, and I hope I'll be entertaining and coming through with the wisdom and the information that you be needing and the messages when you need them. So that'd be my goal, and I'll be hoping that I'll be coming through and fulfilling that with y'all. I think that's it. I don't want to do too much of a ramble. We got 4 piles here. There's going to be a close-up in the description box of just the stones, not of the cards in the stones together, all right? It's just going to be the stones, all right? This will be pile 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? So without doing too much, I'm gonna go ahead and get started over here with pile 1. I'm gonna show you these stones and I'll be back. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1, who wants to come back around? So we got Cancer. That'd be really shocking if I only have, okay. We got Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus again. Okay, so this could be a person with status, all right, or a public figure, or someone who is maybe married. For others, this could be somebody who you had a divorce from, or this is somebody who's divorced as well. This could also be somebody who's maybe a little bit rebellious, like the way that they make money, maybe a little bit rebellious or a little bit non-traditional. This could also be somebody who's not really your usual type. So like the people that you normally go for, or the friends that you normally have, or the opportunities that you normally would go and take. This isn't that. It's not like that. It's different from that. All right, this is somebody who likes to feel. So maybe they have great intuition, or is this somebody who's like very like huggy, kissy, touching? Like if it's a guy and it's a friend, they're always like wanting to slap 5 or like wanting to like play fight or, you know what I mean, touch on you or something like that. But they're also a very principled type of person. I was gonna say a principal, like a principal, like of a school, but maybe like a principal. Like they're very principled. Like there's reasons and rhyme and reason for why they do things. You know what I mean? They won't go against certain codes or ethics or values. They have certain things like that. But this could also be somebody who's breaking free of that. I think that's why. And that's the why. The why is because of that. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you to build a connection or a business or something stable, something that can stand the test of time, something that they see that has potential. It could be a domestic dispute. For some, this could be over like money. Like this is why they want to come back around. It could be like over money, or it could be like, because of a marital dispute. Like, we're not together, or I want to be together, or I want to invest. Because this person feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you to invest or to push your situation forward. They could also feel like you have new boundaries, or you have like maybe success. Like they could feel like you're on top of the world right now, and it says I missed that ass. So they miss you. So they could feel like you're on top of the world. Oh yeah, we got pure intention. So this is gonna be somebody who has pure intention. All right, it could be a very spiritual person. This may be somebody who has, they could be like praying for you, or they could be like into prayer. They could maybe be brown skin. They could have dreads possibly. All right, this is somebody who you could have been having like an emotional issue with. For some, they could be family, because of personal issue reaches resolution can sometimes be like an issue where you maybe thought wasn't going to work out well, or you maybe was like having issues like getting to the bottom. I forgot what the definition is, but I've seen it play out in this way where it's like a situation where you've had issues getting to the bottom of it or really expressing how you feel about it. It works its way out, but you just have to move cautiously and slowly sideways with it. Like a cancer, like a crab. You move sideways with it. You don't come directly at it. So like this person doesn't want to come directly at you either. They want to come sideways with it. And I don't mean sideways like in a negative way. I mean sideways in like trying to avoid conflict, all right? This person maybe is someone who probably tries to act. So what they're going to probably try to do is act like they don't have, like they've changed some of their principles or some of their beliefs. All right. This could be somebody who's very like devoted. They could be like, I think maybe married for some. And they could be asking you about advice on a marriage or whether they should invest in a relationship, like whether they should go further than a relationship. Like this person could maybe see success in this relationship, but they may be wondering, like, is it worth putting time, energy, input in this? Will I be valued? You know what I mean? Will it make something of itself? There's potential, but will it make something of itself? Will this be equal give and take? Will they share with me? Now, they could be also feeling like you're that type of person, like you're very generous, you're sharing, you're a person whose status or integrity, someone who's maybe wealthy or someone who's very like established who can give to others. They could see you as like nobler than other people, or like, you know, in a higher social class than other people, like more valuable in some way. This is why they want to come back. They see you as more. So maybe you could have like evolved in some way, or they just see you as more valuable than other people. So like I say like maybe you could have evolved because like maybe in the past, if this is somebody from the past, then like maybe in the past you weren't quite offering the same that you're able to offer now. You know, normally as people grow up, they become more stable, they become more sound in their mind, their thinking, their emotional well-being. They start taking those things seriously. So as you get older, maybe you mature into them and they start seeing you differently. Now for some, they could be wanting children, or they could be maybe wanting like to expose their body to you, or they maybe could be like very attracted to your body. All right, like they could feel like they missed an opportunity of success or like an experience with you. All right, for some, they could be wanting to travel towards you. This could be at a distance. Yeah, I feel like experience is a big thing. They want to see something grow here with you. All right, they want to lay down roots, foundations. This is somebody maybe who has like very traditional views, backgrounds. Like they still hold on to like ancestral beliefs, stuff that their parents, their grandparents, their great grandparents, society, stuff like that has taught them. They hold on to that. So like gender roles. I'm just giving you an example. It doesn't necessarily be this, but like gender roles. Which would still be kind of like who pays first and all that stuff, or who initiates text, or who, you know, like who's the leader of the relationship or something like that. Or they have like traditional views, like maybe you can't, like this, like traditional views would be like you're not supposed to work as YouTube or Instagram or any social media. That's not considered a job. Even though you make money, that's not considered a job. So there could be somebody like that, like why you don't work like a real job, a traditional job. But this may be also somebody who works a non-traditional job, or they may be like you because you work a non-traditional job. It's something along the lines of that. Or they like you because you're not their usual type, like you break some type of social belief or social barrier. So like they could just be wanting to like rebel from what they've always done. Cause like this is a principled person. So they go by the way that guidelines or certain specifics, they try to stick to that, stick to code, moral, ethics. This person could be very pure, and they're trying to be very pure with their intention, because it says that. It says someone is being pure as snow with you and wants to win you over. So there's going to be somebody who wants to win you over. They might be wearing orange when you see them, or they might be wearing blue. All right, or they have very limited clothes, like I don't know, maybe like they're naked, half naked, something like that. All right, they could be wearing a skirt. If it's a woman, they could be wearing a skirt or a dress when you see them. All right. Or they have like beads. This person feels powerful. So they could be a very powerful person. I thought I just read lame. So I don't know. In some aspects, maybe there's lameness about them, or maybe they feel lame. I don't know. I thought I just read lame, but I didn't. It said I am. How'd I get lame out of that? Yeah, so this person is somebody who speaks highly of themselves. They might be like very confident or think very highly of themselves. All right. But they are very much into spirituality. So they could do like beads and stuff, or like crystals, gems, candles, words of affirmation. Like this may be the type of person who like does that, uses words of affirmation. They may be trying to do that now to maybe make the situation better. So like this would be somebody who tries to speak gently and compassionate towards you. All right, like that's their intention. All right, they could be fertile. Like, so for some, I feel like they want to have children because I just read fertile. So they could be fertile. could be looking, or like looking to create something. This could be a business. This could be anything. Like they want to see something flourish. The Six of Pentacles is here, which means they want to give to something. They see the value in something. And the Seven of Pentacles is here with it. So they do want to see this situation progress. All right. For some, they could be wanting to promote you. All right. Like they could be wanting to be of service to you and give to you, like give back to you. All right. And they could feel like maybe they missed out, or like they didn't value, or for some, they could feel like you're not being valued. Like you're not the usual type, you're breaking some type of societal code, and maybe we want to give you a heads up, a boost up, a leg up, assistance, promotion, financing, backing, resources, something like that to help you, for other people to see your value. So they could be also trying to do that. Like this person could be trying to put you out there where other people can see you. For others, this person could be just trying to build stability or something like that with you, and it may be not in a necessarily traditional way. All right, it could be a little bit obnoxious. Like obnoxious in some ways. All right, but they're very diligent. And this person they have like an inner spark. Now they could maybe have like a twinkle in their eye, like, you know, when you see them, they're like always smiling, or it's like something like very endearing about them, or they're like very like they have an inner spark, like there's drive to them. They have ambition, goal, like real desire and passion that gets them up every day. So there's something that they go for every day that gets them up and motivated. This could be like, I was gonna say like working out. This could be like a job, a hobby, a passion, a career. You know what I mean? Eating, you know, producing content. It could be like any of that. Something that gets them up every day, like excited. They think about it all day long, but they miss you. All right. This could be also somebody who's very firm, like firm with their beliefs. They're very grounded as well. They could be maybe a builder, like into construction, or like maybe they're like not puzzles, but like they like putting things together. So maybe like hanging TVs, or like maybe for some, I was gonna say maybe even like a barber, because that's what I just got, like this guy like shaving somebody up. So maybe like a barber or something along the lines of that. They do like to explore a lot, so travel, or like just be outside. Maybe they just like to be on the move or on the go. You interact with this person or see this person around, they're in your environment, because the world for me is being in your environment. For others, this is somebody who's online. You might have met them online, or you might meet them online. They're going to be wanting to message you, because we got the Page of Pentacles here, but they could be like not sure if what they're going to say to you is going to get your attention, or if it's going to get you, like they can kind of they put you up on a pedestal. Like even if like so, because I kind of feel like this person has like authority or like status, so they put you on a pedestal. So like they have status and authority, but they may be like self-imposed, or maybe given to them by other people, and they may see you as like more valid, or more structured, or more settled, or more, you know, something. Like they have status and all that, so like they can kind of see you as like up there, or like, you know what I mean, something like that. All right. Now this could be somebody who maybe acts kind of Hollywood, because it kind of seems like they're not looking at anybody, or unbothered. You know what I mean? For some, this could be like an Asian person, or like I was gonna say Jamaican, but it doesn't mean Jamaican just because they have dreads. But they give me like more of like a West Indian view because of the cheekbones. So maybe like West Indian, or like Islander, or they just have high cheekbones maybe. Or they just have like a more stern, like a more sculpted face, or maybe their face could be a little bit sculpted. You know what I mean? Maybe they wear certain makeups. If it's a woman, they wear certain makeups. And somebody who likes to show their breast, if it's a woman, or they like to have their breast out, or like they like to expose their body. So that, you know what I mean? Like if they don't have their breast out, they like to expose their body. All right. And this could be somebody maybe who are having issues like expressing emotions or feelings with, or connecting with on like an emotional level, like finding, I guess, each other's needs. Maybe this person is like having issues like getting their emotional needs met, or you guys were having issues having emotional needs yet. But this person wants to create some type of like give and take with you, some type of equal give and take. They see potential here. They could be into like flowers, or like maybe like a lot of vegetables, because they look like Brussels sprouts. Even though they're flowers, they're kind of like Brussels sprouts. So maybe like they're into like a lot of vegetables, or eating healthy, or something like that. All right, they pick things. So maybe they might bring you flowers. I don't know. They want to communicate with you though. All right, and they really just want to kind of like lay down roots with you, or establish something with you. But there's going to be somebody who's acting as if they're not focused on you, or as if they have like certain principles or guidelines that they have to go by, or something like that. They're going to be acting very disciplined. This is somebody who is very self-disciplined. So this is like somebody who what's the word? Delay gratification. This is somebody who knows how to delay gratification, so they don't have to have things right now. They can stay with intensity and diligence towards their desires, but they don't have to see evidence of it happening right away. So this is somebody who, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is somebody who's patient. So this is somebody who's also, and they feel that way about you. They feel like you're very patient, and they feel like you're seeing progress, or you're making progress, or they want to help you make progress. They want to be able to give to you. It's something like that. Or they feel like you give to them, you're generous. They can see you as like status, something like that. Like maybe even feel like you would lift their stock or raise their stock, or they feel like they will raise your stock. Like that's like they want to. This is what this person wants. So this is why this person wants to come back around to really like create something here. All right. This could be like to be of service to you of some way, or just to like, you know, build. They want to set something solid though. That's what I can say. And they want to see it progress. All right. An experience. Here's your advice though. Gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. So let me give you signs again. We have, oh snap, I didn't even tell y'all, but it is. Okay, no matter. Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right. So Power 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom. Power 2. So, Power 2. Who wants to come back? I mean, who's coming back around? Could be a Taurus. Got Taurus again. I got Capricorn. I also got Aquarius. I got Gemini. I got Taurus again. I got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. This could be an ex-friend. Or this could have been somebody you were in a third person party with. All right, you could have let this person go. All right. Or there's somebody who you didn't trust. We also got the Five of Swords here. So this could have been also somebody you didn't trust. But this is somebody who's getting prosperity, getting money. They could be stable, secure, or they could be very materialistic. This is an attractive person. Could be lighter skin, browner skin, darker skin. We got all the skin complexions here. All right, well, mostly dark skin. Dark skin and pale skin. So they could be one of those two things. I don't even have the tan like I would normally assume. And I'm using the African American tarot, so that might be also why. But they also have lighter skinned people here too, so maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being specific. And then, you know what I mean? Maybe it's a reason for that, because that's why they're coming back around, because they feel like you weren't their type, or like you guys didn't fit some type of traditional view, value. You guys had differing beliefs. All right, this is why they want to come back around. This person also feels like they made bad judgment, but this could be somebody who doesn't trust their ability to take action. This could be somebody who's looking for forgiveness. This could be also somebody who's hard, who doesn't like forgive people. All right. Yeah, it says nothing haunts us like the things we don't say. So this person, and it said the karmic lover is driving me insane. So this person could have chose somebody else over you, maybe. Or this person is like in a relationship with somebody, but they want to have a secret rendezvous with you. Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so this could have been somebody you had a secret rendezvous with, or just like somebody who you were like intimately like with, or like liking, but maybe you weren't into, like you weren't with them or something like that. They want a rendezvous with you. You could have hung out with them in some ways, or sometimes a secret rendezvous with somebody naughty and kinky isn't always that. I've seen that play out in situations that are considered shady. You know what I mean? Like something you guys probably shouldn't be doing, or didn't do, or wouldn't do, or shouldn't do, something like that. All right, with judgment here. For some, this could be somebody who maybe is in like a legal field, law field, in the public system. Maybe a judge, lawyer. Not really. Yeah, it could be a lawyer, judge, something like that. But they're looking for forgiveness. This person's very good at communicating, talking. You may know them from like your childhood, or you may know them from like younger years. It's also somebody who can sometimes feel like a family, but they could also be in like your community. They got Three of Cups, but they used to be in your community. All right, so it could be one of those two things here, but they feel like there's something that was left unsaid and they want to talk. This person could like, you may not be talking to this person right now, if anything. All right, this could be somebody who's very magical too. It could be from, for some, from Egypt, or from like a warmer climate. like where they have scarab beetles, or where they have like big beetles, the beetles, what do you call it? Dung beetles, or like big beetles. Maybe they have like maybe not like super big, but like beetles, like big beetles. Maybe that big, like they're like a influx of them around this time or something. I don't know. They're also very responsible, very structured, disciplined. All right, this is somebody who has like a routine, schedule, integrity. They could be very stern. Now, this is definitely somebody you gave up. Now, this is also somebody who's like very religious too, like very spiritual. And this is like openly spiritual. So like this is somebody who believes in divine, believes in spirit. So like this is how you'll know them, because they're like openly spiritual. All right, but this person just feels like they made a bad choice or a bad decision on you. All right, and with the Five of Swords in reverse, this is usually somebody who wonders whether they made the right decision leaving or walking away. It's like this is what they're in. They're this type of energy, like wondering, like, did I make the right decision walking away? They could have felt like this was maybe they were more pressed, or they felt like you were too pressed, or they felt like you were burdening them or holding them down. They maybe couldn't really focus or be persistent to this relationship. So the reason they want to come back is because they feel like you put this relationship down, or you're not focused on it. You're not determined to make this work anymore. You're not trying to. You guys are like not on the same page, or not on the same, like you don't have the same beliefs or desires when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to traditions, values. Like you guys' value systems may differ. So, all right, so they're still keeping their eye on you though. All right, because I got a Page of Swords here. So this person's still keeping your eye on you. This could be also somebody maybe who feels like you're playing mind games, or they're playing mind games. So like if they're coming back around and they're trying to play like mind games, like trying to get in your head, you know what I mean? This may be somebody who, like I said, you don't talk to. They try to maybe play some type of game where they like, maybe they like something, or they say something, but then they don't say nothing else, or they comment and then they don't say nothing else, or they like look at your stuff. You might see them in your views and then they don't say nothing, or you know what I mean? Like you may not heard from them for forever and then they're in your views. Or it's, you know what I mean? Giving you that example. I'm not saying it's like that, but it could be like that. It could be something like that. All right. This person says the karmic lover is driving me insane. So it could be like they're having somebody else who's driving them insane, not giving them what they need. Or this could be like them, how else could you have read that? Because I don't really feel any other way about that. So they might have had somebody else. But if it's not that, then it's probably, I don't feel nothing else. That's it. That's what I'm feeling. If it was something else, I'll probably figure it out after I post the video. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, it could play out this way too. But anyway, this is just somebody who's very attractive and they get what they want. All right. They maybe have to work for it. It may take them a while to get there, but this person always gets what they want. All right. I'm about to say lies ahead. So maybe they lie too. Or they say whatever they need to say to get what they want. So it could be that too. Because the Page of Swords is somebody who plays mind games. So they could be very good with words, very crafty with words. Maybe play a lot of games or say things they don't really mean to see what happens. So maybe that too. All right. This is somebody who's very skeptical of other people, like new people. So like they don't really trust people. So, and they feel that way about you too. They don't really trust people. Maybe they don't trust you, or maybe they just don't trust people. They could be like a doctor, or like in some type of occupation that is like traditional, but maybe not for the government. So like it's a job that we respect, but it's not, or like a career that we respect, but maybe it is not necessarily like important for the structure of society. It's helpful, but it may not necessarily be like important for the structure of society. Like they could be like a writer, a poet, you know what I mean, an analyst, you know what I mean, something like that. Like they get a lot of information, but this person maybe doesn't like to share information. They can keep secrets. Yeah, they can keep secrets, but they have a lot of integrity too, and they're very patient. This person could have went through trials, or they have trials, so that's why I kind of feel like they'd be a lawyer or a judge or something like that, because they work very hard and they, like I said, they deal with trials. Now, a trial could be like a trial period, like, you know, I mean, just trying you out, seeing how things work, or like trials, like difficulties, regular tribulations that you experience in life with difficulty, because Saturn is here, which represents a difficult period in time, or represents like structure, the need for structure, for discipline, for integrity, to be ambitious, to be more focused, all right, like self-disciplined. So it could be like that type of energy, all right? This could be a solid body person, like they could be strong, all right, and they could dress very well, all right? This is also somebody who could be looking for a relationship, all right? They could be looking for a relationship. Now, for some, they could be looking for it for a non-traditional way, all right? They could be looking at it in a non-traditional way because they're not trusting of people, possibly because of previous friends, like they don't really get down with people like that. That's what I want to say. Like, I don't really get down with people like that. So they might say that, like, I don't really get down with people like that, or they don't really, I don't know. It's something like that. Like, they could just like cut off a friend group, and they could be like looking for new experiences or looking for people who are similar to them, but they could be defensive. So, yeah. Or they could, like I said, they could have just got out of a relationship, a third person party with someone. Could have been a long standing relationship, and they could just released it, and they could still feel like weighed down by it or oppressed by it in some way. And they could be wondering, like, was it a good move walking away from you or walking away from this? Maybe because they were dealing with something else. So it's kind of like, was this a good thing not saying what was on my mind? Because this person wants to say what's on their mind, but they feel like they made bad judgment. All right. This could also be somebody who's very judgmental. All right. Very judgmental. It could, like I said, it could be in your community. In a sense, because the third house is here, which is what they call, the astrologers call your neighborhood. The people that you grew up with showed you who you are. Like your close friends and family and friends who feel like family. So like this could have been somebody who was once a close family, because the Three of Cups is here, even though it's in reverse. Three of Cups is usually about soulmate friends who feel like family, friends who feel like soulmates, who feel like they just get you. And in reverse, this person could feel like maybe you just don't get them or they don't get you. And especially with the Hierophant in reverse, it could be that energy of just feeling like we don't have the same beliefs or the same like same desires, passions. All right. Shh. The shower went off, so my daughter's got out the shower, and that little bit of fog for some reason always makes the smoke detectors go off. I haven't really figured that out why. Oh, they're getting crazy. Hold on. All right, so I'm back. Anyway, so this person could be like believing in magic. Like they could be like working magic or like a manifester, creator. Like they get what they desire. But it could be through like attraction, through like being very attractive, or through maybe hard work. Because Taurus energy is here, so like it could be into like communication. Maybe that's a job that they do. It could be an entertainer or a party promoter, or like a club owner, or like maybe an owner of something, like a stadium, or they be somewhere where it's like a lot of people. Like they like celebrations. Maybe you could have celebrated with this person before. Like you've had entertainment. Like this person misses that, or misses. Maybe it's like a lot of people around. Like they kind of want that. Like this person has authority, but like a non-official title. But it's also somebody who maybe you see in passing. You know what I mean? Like maybe you walk past them, or you see them in passing. Because the Five of Swords is like somebody who seemed like they walk past you, and I've seen it play out that way. One time when I did this reading, I was like, what's their next action towards you? And I was like, you might see them in passing, like driving by or something. So like maybe that. And then I seen that person driving by too. But this was like a year ago I did that reading. And I happened to watch it like 2 months ago, like a month ago. And then I seen that person ride by, and I was like, wow, now it makes sense. So that's how I read the cards. A lot of times I would just kind of like see how I've seen them play out. So like I know the definition of the card, but that doesn't matter. What matters is how I've seen them play out. So it's like chess. I know I'm giving you a ramble for no reason, but I'm giving it to you. It's like chess. Like I don't know if you ever played chess, but like if after I play chess like a multiple times a day, or like multiple games in a day, when I go to sleep, I dream about those moves that I should have made. If I ever lost a game during that day, I think about the moves I should have made. And even if I win, I think about the moves I should have made that would have made the game go faster, and I could have won faster. So like maybe this person is a person who like overthinks, strategizes, because Five of Swords sometimes can be a strategist, and so can the Page of Swords. They could be a strategist, all right? They may not necessarily, they could be like very overly skeptical of details. So like this person is like overly skeptical, overly critical, very judgy of like details, or like of beliefs, other people's beliefs. Like maybe they don't, like they could be very strong on beliefs, but like maybe they don't like other people's beliefs, or they don't like maybe negotiating, like, but they want to negotiate. So that's why this person wants to come back around, because they want to negotiate. All right, because they maybe don't feel like walking away was the best solution to this. That's what they really feel like. All right, and they could really be like desiring you, and they could be trying to hold it back. This person wants to have fun. All right, this is somebody who does live in abundance. Like they always feel like there's enough. There's always more. There's more coming. So like this could be that. That's why I could have felt like this person maybe could have chose somebody over you. Or did I say that? Did I say they could have chose somebody over you? Yeah, because I said the karmic lover is driving me insane. So yeah. All right. This could be somebody who was maybe not attractive in the past, but now they're attractive. Or this could be somebody who's like now blossoming into a new form or version of themselves. So like maybe they're starting to come out more and like express themselves, and you know what I mean. But anyway, this person wants to meet up with you. They do have a nice body for sure. They're very attractive. They could have blonde or brunette hair, or like a tannish brownish hair, long hair, black hair. All right, they could wear hats, like they like maybe like hats, robes, comfy clothes, like very comfy clothes or something like that, sweatsuits. But then you also got very business attire as well. So like it's that type of stuff too. All right, this person is a very restrictive type of person as well. Like they could be on restriction or like into restriction or restricting. There could be like a boundary that they want to create or something like that. Or they could be seeing some type of obstacle. But I think they've gotten over that. The obstacle could be the karmic lover though, driving them insane. So it could be like somebody from their past driving them insane. All right. Anyway, this person is confused about what to do, but they also have an idea of what they would like to do. So they're having some type of wisdom, inner wisdom. It's this truth that they want to speak. Now, what they're going to say, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, because it's not really coming out to me. So I'm not going to tell you what they would say. But they do want to speak a truth. They could just be on the fence about when. All right. They can be on the fence about when. Because they care about maybe what you will do. They think you will be on the fence, or they think that you're maybe done with them. Or like they think that you're like over the situation maybe. Or you're not thinking about them. So it could be that too. They could be thinking like you're not thinking about them. But maybe, I don't know. I think you might see this person in passing though. Was one of the first things I was thinking. All right. They could also be into like caves or like being into like darker areas. Like maybe they like the darkness. Or they like mountains and like hiking or like going in like places where they shouldn't be at. You know what I mean? So maybe like backstage or something, or like, I don't know, where it says employees only and you're not an employee. You know what I mean? They could do that. Like, you know, sneaking in the backside of the mall or whatever. They could be in that type of energy. This could be that type of person. Fly. They like to get fly. So that's going to be something. All right, whatever they consider fly. So like usually that means dress well presented. So like this person is usually well presented. Because they like, I don't know, they feel like it's their responsibility. Whatever that is. Anyway, let's get some advice. Because that was pretty long, even with the hang up. Here's the advice. Guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there is neither right or wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Okay. So let me give you signs. We got Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Taurus. All right. So, Pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 3. So, Pile 3. Who's coming back around? Could be a Capricorn, could be an Aries, could be a Virgo, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. This person may come with money in hand. All right. Yeah, this person's prepared to meet you again. They're strategizing. All right. This is somebody who's probably wondering what they're going to say. All right. This could be, did I give you all signs? We got Capricorn, and we got Cancer, and we got Taurus. All right. So Capricorn, Taurus, I said Sag, no Sagittarius, but maybe. Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer. All right. So those signs again. Like I said, they're going to come with cash in hand. This is somebody who may be struggling to love themselves, or this is somebody who loves everyone. Because I got Queen of Cups. But I think they may be struggling to love themselves, or struggling to maybe accept themselves. Yeah, they're trying to change though. All right, this person could feel like they could struggle to talk or communicate with you. So this is somebody who's maybe strategizing on what to say, because they really do struggle like communicating. That's the big thing here. All right, this could be somebody who's also of service. Maybe they wear like loose fitting clothes, relaxed fitting clothes. They're somebody who likes to dig deeper or get in maybe into other people's business. They like to investigate, search, and dive deep, like emotionally. This is also somebody maybe who could have had an ending with, because the Five of Swords is here with the Scorpio, which could be like a death, an ending, walking away from someone, having like a harsh communication with them, and then, you know, turning the page and moving away. This could be somebody who wants to collaborate with you, or who maybe wants to maybe benefit from like the work that was previously done in the connection. Like this is why they want to come back, because of like whatever work you guys did before. They want to like do it again. Maybe I'm not gonna say they want to repair, but they do want to like maybe apologize, or they want to express some emotions and tell you how they feel. They want to connect with you in some way. So like they're trying to be nurturing and caring and compassionate when they come back around. All right, it's gonna be somebody who's maybe trying to see the situation from a more spiritual aspect, like this all happened for a reason, or this is gonna be somebody who's like following like some type of guideline or some type of like societal belief where they think that this is a right and a wrong way to do it, but they may be trying to like not maybe break the rules, but like not really break the rules. Like they're trying to, I know they want to avoid conflict, so like when they come in and talk, this could be like sideways talking with you, like they're trying to avoid causing an issue or unrest in you. Like they don't want to bother you. This is somebody who had some type of rebirth, or they had like a new version of themselves, or they're starting to transform into another version of themselves from like a darker period. So like if they don't love themselves, they're starting to. Like if they may not like enjoy being alone or being in their own company, or if they don't really like value what they have to offer to the world, then they're starting to get there. All right. This could also be somebody who has like a temper, or who like represses anger, frustration. They may have a lot of resources and they maybe like hang on them or sit on them. Yeah, they maybe sit on their resources if they have a lot of resources. They could be somebody who's of service, but maybe people take advantage of them, or they get what they want after other people have like gotten what they wanted. Like then that's when they get what they want. This is somebody who's very loyal and they have a lot of emotional depth. All right, they're very tenacious, very outgoing. Like they're ambitious and driven. And like I said, they could have been going through like a hard time or hard period. Something could have like ended for them, or they could have been like, it's starting to shape up though. So like if it's something like that was a hard period or a difficult period for them, they're starting to shape up. Things are starting to come together, falling into place. They're still having to work hard, so maybe they're like a hard worker. You know, I was gonna say a workhorse, so maybe they're like a workhorse or a hard worker, but things are starting to come together for them, and they're starting to see change. All right, they're just really struggling to get the words out, because like I want to say the right thing. So like this person was gonna want to say the right thing. Like I don't want to confuse like the feelings. So they may have issues processing the feelings. They can be very protective of their emotions, or very protective of the people they care about. There's somebody who says, I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. So they want you back in their energy, or want you back in their space. They fantasize about having you. This could be in a sexual way, or this could just be like having you around. All right, there's somebody who wants to go on vacation. They feel like they need to book a vacation, or you could have gone on vacation with this person, or they go on vacation often. All right, they have money. They could have just gotten a pay raise or a promotion. This person has like holiday cash. So maybe it's like a birthday. Maybe they'll bring you money for your birthday, because if your birthday's in the summer, or whenever you watch this, if your birthday's soon, this person may want to give you money for your birthday. They have money. They could be generous. All right. And very hypersensitive. I just read familiar ties. So this could be somebody who maybe you have a family with, or you guys share like familiar values. They could be very, because of the Hierophant here, they could be very traditional in some ways. They do have status. They could be important, like a mentor or a teacher, a painter, artist. They're creative as well. They're creative and they're very good. So they could be also like, I always thought like a computer designer, because sometimes Seven of Swords is somebody who's very good with analytics. They're very good with details, angles, perspectives, you know what I mean, reasons for why people do things. So they could even be like a counselor, or like a therapist, or someone maybe who listens to other people's like complaints or sadnesses. Like they can be somebody who helps people resolve issues. Yeah. They have some type of spiritual power, all right? Now, this person maybe works alone, or they're singly alone. Like, they maybe have people around, but they don't work with a lot of people. But maybe they do collab or work with people. This is somebody who's maybe also very productive, but they also like other people to do the work. Or they like to work with other people, but they maybe like take the credit for other people's work. Or how do you explain that? Because it's not like, maybe they take credit for other people's work, but it's also like another way I'm trying to explain it. Because it's kind of like they make a profit. Oh yeah, they make a profit off of other people. So let's say like, I'll give you an example. Say they have a social media account and they repost other people's content. So like they would make a profit off of other people's work. That'd be an example. You know what I mean? Like they make money off of other people's like energy, time, resources, you know what I mean? Their input in some way. And it could be negative, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Like this could be like a detective who builds a case off of other people's, off of like the stories that other people give them in accounts, lawyers, judges, people like that. Maybe they could be in the government. All right. They are of service. And maybe this is something where they're unappreciated or undervalued. All right. And this person could be holding back like resentment towards that, or resentment feeling. But they also could be getting over that. I don't know. I know what they do want to be nurturing though. So like this person has turned over a new leaf, or changed how they see themselves, or changed maybe how they act. Because like things aren't as hard or difficult for them anymore. So they're not maybe struggling, or they're not running up against the walls like they used to. They're not like, things aren't really holding them back like they used to. This is somebody who doesn't like a lot of like arguing or fighting. But if they do, this is somebody who tries to win. So like they can go for their jugular, they go for the throat, they go for the most hurtful things, or they know what will bother you. Like this is somebody who is very perceptive, very quick to act. So maybe impulsive, but like I think more of like this is somebody who like sees something and then in their mind they're like, all right, I'll just have my handle it, and then they just move on it. So it could be also that they like to spread a lot of cheer. So they could be like very helpful, very helpful, but like very happy too. Like very like, kiddish, playish. Is that a good word for that? Playish. And it's like cheerful. Like when you see them, they're like, hey, you like to see them. They're very like enthusiastic or outgoing. Like, it just brings a lot of charm and happiness to your face. It make you smile. They're nice. That's what I will say. This person is nice. Now, for some, they could live maybe near like a mountain, or like maybe they do like planting, or they do like maybe I said nursing already, right? But they do like where they harvest things. So it could be like a farmer, or like they see benefits of it, but it's usually like their benefits come after other people have gotten what they wanted. So is that this is somebody who's like for sure that things are about to get better for them. Now, for others, this is somebody who maybe you had a rebirth with, like a renewal. The relationship itself could have, started over, and it's coming into like a newer, better form, or a newer form than what it was once before. This person's going to be approaching you too. I know that. I keep saying that because they're going to be approaching you. Like that's evident, or that's like on their mind. Like I have to approach this person. I have to say something to Power 3. They feel like you're very resourceful. So this person has resources, and they feel like you're very resourceful. So they're trying to prepare a strategy for how to come towards you. And they don't want drama, or they don't want like beef, or like, they don't want any real issues. They may want to meet you on like a new mutual ground. This is also somebody who's like very resilient. That's what they like, that you keep pushing, that you keep moving forward, that you don't let things stop you. But you don't let things hinder you. Now, for some, they could have not wanted to work with you in the past. They could have not wanted to cooperate with you. This could be somebody who's in your community, or like in your work environment, like like your work environment. Maybe you work with them, but you don't work with them. So like maybe you guys see each other from time to time. You exchange ideas, you exchange resources. You give each other input and stuff and all that, whatever, but maybe you don't like necessarily like be with them. This could be like you guys have your own cubicle, or I don't know, like it's like you work with them but you don't work with them. So like they're in the environment around you, in the community around you. They could be friends of friends, or you know them through like mutual friends or like a mutual environment. They're very gentle too. So for some, this could be a big body person, like a wider body person, or like a strong body person. For others, maybe they have like pinkish skin, which would be more so like white, because I got a lot of pale skin. So it could be more so like a lighter skin, paler skin, something along the lines of that. All right, they could have short cut hair. For some, green eyes. For some, green eyes. They're very stubborn. All right, and like fixate on the things that they really desire. They have great intensity. And they could be very magnetism or magnetized. Like they pull in the things that they really want. There's somebody who obsesses about the things that they really want. And they could maybe even like hold in a lot of like anger and frustration. This is somebody who has like a lot of anger and frustration and they hold it in. I don't know, this person wants to get prepared for you though. So they want to prepare, I was going to say activities. So maybe activities or prepare something. Money, resources, they want to line something up for you. That's why they want to come back around. They want to put something into play or put something in direction or put something right for you. For some, this person could be wanting to marry you. They could be wanting to offer their hand in marriage or offer you a commitment, offer you business, like to work together, a business, to build a business, something like that. They figure they can use your strengths and their strengths together to build something. So that is the goal here. But anyway, let's get some advice because this one's pretty long. So, patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust, you are eternally loved and guided. So signs we have are, this person maybe wears makeup. If it's a woman, she wears makeup, maybe very good at makeup. The signs we have are Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus. All right. So, pile 3, that was Arena. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4, who's coming back around? Could be a Virgo, a Libra. This is a grumpy, mooded type of person, or a person who isn't the most cheerful. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Cancer. Okay. So this could be somebody who feels embarrassed in some way. Or betrayed, let down. But they are trying to figure you out. This person says, I want to put a ring on it. So for some, I kind of felt like they could have been already in a relationship. Now for others, this person wants a relationship, all right? They could be wanting to join forces, work together with you, you know what I mean? Empower you, all right? This could also be somebody who's like striving to be seen by other people, like in society, like a pillar in society. They're very analytical and very strategic about how to get there. They have a lot of forethought. So this is somebody who thinks a lot about what to do next. This is somebody who's very giving as well. They think about ways of being of service to other people, but they don't be happy because they're not happy because sometimes they get miserable being of service. So like maybe being of service bothers them. Like being there for other people probably gets on their nerves. All right, like they don't feel comfortable. They could have just moved, or they don't feel comfortable at home, or they don't feel comfortable with their body. So they could be like a worker, working, always on the move. Like, so this could be like a gym type of person, or somebody who's like always on the move, but they're very confident too. They could have like a lot of friends, or like maybe a lot of followers. or like ancestors, like they could be leaving like heavy ancestors, or they have like a large family. They're very traditional too. So maybe they're like into like church, or like a clergyman, or they have like some type of reputation. Like this person is a pillar in society. People know them. All right, they're recognizable. That's what I'm gonna say. They're recognizable. All right, they could also be into creativity, but like this is also somebody maybe who uses their feelings as weapons or emotions. They can like project jealousy onto other people, or make other people feel like they can project feelings and emotions onto other people. Like maybe you weren't feeling a certain way, but this person can like rile you up to make you feel that way. In a way, like it can make you feel like something is wrong, or like somebody has done something wrong to them, or they can get people on their side, but from like a selfish place. This could be somebody who lived like in Greece, or they have like a Greece background maybe, or they have like I say Greece. Is that Greece background? Is that the culture? I mean, is that the ethnicity or the nationality? I know Greece is a country, but is that like? I think that's how it goes. But I don't know. I'm sorry if I was wrong. But anyway, this person says that you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. So they feel like nobody can do what you do or like you do. So they do want to crown you in some way, and they want to link. This person may have trust issues, or they're trying to build trust with you. They want to find something that you both can be devoted to, something that you both would be inspired by or passionate about. They could want to set like some type of stability. Maybe they have like a patio outside, or like a patio space, or like maybe they like to be outside. Outside might be a big thing for them. They could have like very dark skin for some, or like a tanner skin. Now for some, they have really nice hair, like long flowing hair. For others, they may have dreads. This could be somebody who's also envious in a way of you, like jealous of you, or jealous of like maybe circumstances against you. They feel misunderstood, or they feel like they misunderstood you, or maybe they feel like they were misunderstood, because this person can see something with you. All right, they feel like opportunity is coming forward for you guys to get over something that was difficult, or to have a difficult conversation. So they do want to express themselves, but they could be feeling like they need to hold back as a way of power or control, or as a way of like getting you in your feelings. They want you to be in your feelings. This person has like mixed feelings about how they really feel, or how they really want to like ground this situation. They want to work together and they want to link with you, but they could have like, it's just like that up down feeling about how will I approach this? What will I do? They're trying to find a way to like adapt to you, or adapt to the situation. Because this could be, like I said, a very traditional person, someone who has like public recognition or public status. People know them. So like this person cares about other people. They care about other people's like perception of them when they go after what they want. They could feel left behind by you. This person said, they said no more hiding. So like they could feel like you're like away from them. They could also feel intimidated and embarrassed for maybe how they acted. Like they feel like they were misunderstood, or like there was miscommunication between y'all, or there was like a missed opportunity, or a missed like meetup, or missed travel, missed location. Like maybe they told you the wrong place, wrong time, or something like that. Like they want to come back around to like express something like that. They could be a little bit older than you for some, or just like mature, but like they turn it on and off when they want to exercise their maturity. Like when they want to be, I guess I'm saying an adult, then they like, they maybe act adult wise, but like in situations where maybe they should be an adult, they don't. So like maybe it's like that. They could live in a city. Now for some, they live like in a warmer climate where there's like butterflies on a regular, or like there's a lot of butterflies around, or they like maybe have a butterfly tattoo, or they like butterflies, or maybe they're into flowers, they like flowers. Some, they could have a real slim body, and they may drink wine or like to drink. They maybe offer you a drink. That might be what the move is, like try to get you to go out for drinks, try to get you to link up, because they want to link. So maybe it's to drink, or to like enjoy yourselves, because they want to build trust with you. They're trying to birth a renewal in some way, because they feel like you guys aren't on the same page, or like you guys are like crossing wires. They maybe miss talking to you. They could be exhausted. This could be somebody who maybe feels like exhausted. Anyway, they want to come around because they feel like you've been betrayed, or like they let you down in some way. Like you guys had plans, or like y'all had like goals, or creative ideas or creative passion that they feel like has been let down, or you're being let down, or like they've been let down by it, like they didn't come through. So something like that, or you didn't come through, so they want to come back around because they feel like you didn't come through. This person could want to change positions in some way. So like maybe this could be like a different job, or like I'm gonna say it could be like the change of like the dynamic in a relationship where maybe they were in control, now you're in control. But if it's not necessarily that, then they want to come back around. They want to exchange something. They want to exchange maybe talents, abilities, gifts, money. They have receipts too. So like they're checking on like what happened in the past. There's somebody who doesn't forget what was said or what was done. So like they could be, they could maybe be embarrassed about what was said or what was done. They remember. So like the receipts for me is always like text messages. Text from like what was said, what had been done, what they've experienced. You might have worked with this person before, or that's their intention. They want to work with you. They want to be naughty too. So this could be like in a negative way in some way, but this person says you're the plug, nobody can do it like you. So this could be like in a sexual way. Like they could feel like they let you down, like you guys had maybe a date or like somewhere y'all supposed to go, travel and experience, something like that y'all supposed to go. They could have been like working on your feelings, pretending they would be there, pretending they won't be there, something along the lines of that. And they be like, oh, well, I let them down. I want to go back around and like repair the situation. I want to like apologize or be more compassionate, but it's with intent because there's something that they want. Because the Queen of Cups in reverse, and that's just somebody who's needy, maybe clingy, and they feel like there's something that they want. But it's because nobody can do what you do. So like the way you do things or the way you've done things for them, they don't feel like anybody else can do what you do. And they want to put a ring on it. Now this could be commitment, because we do got the hair fire here. They could be wanting a wife, like marry you, or like a husband. They could be that, but it could also be like maybe this person juggled you in the past, or they felt like you juggled them in the past. They felt like you couldn't make a decision or make up your mind about them. Or that was what it was. Maybe they couldn't make up their mind about you. For some, this person maybe could have been in a relationship and they couldn't make their mind up about you. Or it could have been like a distance. Or there could have been an issue about status. Like maybe they were higher up or you were higher up. Because this person has status. So like this could be like something about that. Like this person cares about how other people see them. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's striving to be a pillar or be somebody who's pivotal in our world or in our country, in our city. Like people around them, they want them to come to them for service. They want them to come to them for recommendations or for like, recognition. They want them to be somebody who other people see as valuable. That's what this person is. That's what they care about. And they're very confident. Like I said, maybe they have other people that are around them, patrons, followers, subscribers, viewers, family, you know what I mean? Like something large like that. Or it could just be like crowds of people that be around them. Maybe they be in like large crowded areas. But this is somebody who wants to give. They're looking to give. I'll say repair first, but maybe it doesn't have to be that. But they want trust. They're beginning to like blossom in this area of trust with you. They could be also somebody who like works with an axe. Sounds like a lumberjack or something. Or maybe they just, I don't know, cut stuff down. Or they have tools. They may be like cheetah print. I say cheetah here. Or jaguar. I think it's cheetah. But yeah, whatever. They may be like cheetah print. It's somebody who has a lot of like passion. A lot of like fire to them. So they could be probably like very like, rageful. They like that. I think this person likes that. That's why they're coming back around. They like that. Maybe even like your manipulation. Like you know how to play on people's feelings. They like that. They miss something about you. All right. That's what I do know. They miss something about you, and they say nobody can do it like you. So they miss whatever you were doing for them or how you were doing for them. They miss that about you. They could be very creative, but maybe they don't like to express their creativity, or they could feel intimidated by expressing creativity, or they could be intimidated by your creativity. and maybe they want to offer an opportunity to work with you. For some, this could be like a betrayal. Like they could want to betray you and stop your ships from coming in, or stop your opportunities from coming in. Like if this is a date, or like you're dating this person, then they want to stop you from dating other people. And that's why it could be manipulative, but it doesn't have to necessarily be. Like they can really like care about you and love you, but the intention is just to make sure that nobody else gets you, because maybe they're still juggling, because the Two of Pentacles is here. Maybe they're still juggling. They could be a very funny type of person too, like a jokester, like ha ha ha, like a funny person. They have a lot of energy to them. So like maybe they're over the top in some ways. Good googly moogly. Yeah, this may be somebody new, but if not, this is somebody who maybe is dealing with a betrayal from the past. If there's somebody new, they're dealing with a betrayal from the past. All right, and they're seeing like they're starting to see the fruits of their labor, from working hard, from struggling, from difficulty. Like they're getting out of a difficult period in time, and they're starting to like feel renewed. So it could be working that way too. But they do want to commit in some way, make stability or foundation with you. I just want to get one more card. Don't tell nobody I did this for y'all. You could have had a power dynamic, a power struggle with this person. Yeah, it's somebody who speaks harshly of others. They could ride a bike, or they like the bicycle, but they're also open-minded. All right, so this is somebody who's going to be in an open-minded phase in their life. So when they come back around, they're going to be in an open-minded phase in their life, but they also talk harshly about other people. They could wear braces, because I got braces here, or like something with their teeth. Maybe the teeth is a big thing, or they're repairing their teeth, or they're having surgery on their teeth, or they do surgery on their teeth, or they're a dentist, or something like that. This could be somebody who speaks harshly about other people without thinking twice about it. Like maybe they're like very critical of other people. But they do want to have a difficult conversation with you. All right, they want to get over that, get over this situation, and be able to like present you with love and feelings, but it's for selfish reasons or selfishly motivated. All right. Here's the advice. They might stay where skyscrapers are, even though I say the city. Conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should do. So the signs we have are Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, but because it's general, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so Power 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. That's your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.